Hello, welcome to another edition of A Lot of Help with James Lott Jr. I'm James Lott Jr. here on JLJ Media, and we work on physical health, mental health, um, just life health in general. And I did something that I'm going to share with you word for word because again, the show was very transparent, and I was curious because we're in one of my other shows we're exploring the whole new AI and what it means to us as humans. And on my other show, the Super Organizer Show with James Lott Jr., we're exploring Chat GPT and organization. So now on this show, I decided let me talk about mental health and Chat GPT because here's the thing. It's starting to get better. They're making it more and more intelligent as the more stuff it gathers. ChatGPT and other AI sources gather from everything, right? We can put it together and hopefully into some kind of comprehensive artificial intelligence smart data. When it first came out a couple of years ago, it was kind of behind still. And they always have a little disclaimer that says, some facts may not be right, but fact check, whatever. So the thing about ChatGPT is really interesting is it is getting smarter and smarter from all the information. And it's kind of replacing Google. You go Google it. Say Google it. Go to Google. Go, whatever your browser was. It's starting to kind of change that a bit. And then people are going there now because it's a little more. The other one, Google gives you options. This one says, here it is. Here's what we think from what we find. So I have decided, and so I'm going to ask it a question. I'm going to just occasionally on the show here and see what it says, and yay or nay it. Kind of like this is good, this is not good. Because I was always afraid, like with the whole WebMD stuff, I was like, be careful. You could type in, I have black eyes, and it could be 10,000 different things, right? So you got to be careful with that. So here's what I did. So I typed in, tell me what I should do. They call it a prompt. Sorry. I prompted it to say, tell me what I should do when I am feeling depressed. So that's the prompt. They say you should get very specific, and that's the more specific, the better the answer. They say you should be just really plain to you in your question. So we answered out. It responded. Chat GPT said, this is all quoting, I'm quoting this whole thing. I'm reading right now. You see me off to the side, I'm reading this. I'm really glad that you reached out. When you're feeling depressed, it can feel like everything is too much or like nothing matters at all. But these are things you can do that might help shift the weight, even a little. Here's some steps you can take. Check in with yourself gently. Name what you're feeling. Just saying, I feel really low right now is powerful. Avoid judgment. You are not weak. You are not broken. You're human. You know what, folks? That's some good advice. That is some really great advice. It really is. ChatGPT goes on to say, do one small thing. Depression can make the even tiniest task feel huge. Choose one small act. Drink a glass of water, take a shower or wash your face, open a window or step outside for 60 seconds. Now, folks, I love these because I not just for depression. If you work at home, these are things you should do. And I always believe washing your face does help. But I also believe I go outside in my garden. And right now, my garden is so beautiful right now. I go outside and I just take it all in. I'm like, oh, this is so wonderful. I love it. It does help. That's how you feel. It's a sunny day makes you feel a little better. Or for me, going to the beach and go down there makes you feel better. ChatGPT also says, talk to someone. Call or text a friend you trust, even just to say hi. If that feels too much, write down what you're feeling. Journaling can also help you get out of your head. I agree with that. I have journals. I have one over here a second ago. Now, I have journals and what kind of stuff. And then someone call a friend and maybe just laugh. You don't have to talk about something. Just like maybe somebody make you laugh or something. But here's the part that I am very happy about. It does offer, ChatGPT says, reach out for help professionally. Talk to a therapist or mental health professional. They're trained to help you carry this. If things feel especially dark, there's no shame in calling a helpline. 988 in the US is the suicide and crisis lifeline, or text hello It's 741-741, the crisis text line. I love that part. That is saying, above all else, I'm just an AI. Here's if you need help. And for those who may not even know this number, they may not even know this stuff. Now you're getting information that's like, and for real, like for human, for help. I'm glad it suggests that. The last thing it says, well, it's two last things. One thing it says is give yourself compassion. Depression lies to you. It tells you that you're alone or hopeless or unworthy. You're not. Think of what you say to a friend going through this. Say it to yourself. I love that advice. It's very positive. It's very, very good. It's very good. And it ends with hold on to hope, my favorite word, even if it's fragile. Depression isn't forever. It might feel like it, but feelings change. You've made it to this moment right here, right now. That means something. You're still fighting, still showing up. If you want to talk more, vent, or need some encouragement, I'm here. Would you like a journal prompt, something comforting, or just even a story to distract you? That is so, I love that. It's like this ChatGPT is like, even if you don't do any of the other stuff, it's like it's continuing it. It's like saying, well, no, I'm still here. If you want to continue this, let's keep going. Let's keep talking about it. You can keep typing stuff in to see what it does next. And I thought, okay, I'm not mad at this because I know some folks, were raised to not say anything. You keep it to yourself, hold it in, or you're embarrassed to show that sides of you. Or in my case, sometimes everyone else is freaking out, so you can't really freak out too, because it just would add to it. And they're looking to you to be the charge. So this is actually, I'm much more impressed than I thought. I don't think, because at least it's telling you to call, because I know part of this, all this AI stuff, part of it is jobs and the human side of, am I going to start losing my job? And you're not going to need therapists anymore because just type it in and that's it. One day it might happen that way. But I think right now, the fact that it's telling you as one of the options to call a human, another human, that's a good point. And I think possibly for anybody looking for a life coach or a therapist or psychologist, anything, this could be a good opening. Like you could type something in, see what it says to you, and it might be the chance you go, you know what, I do need somebody. This is more than I can handle. Or it could be this actually works. So I think it could be a good opener, and you can still go get a professional of some sort. I think there's nothing to me other than human touch. And I think I don't know how it's gonna be in the future, but I think right now, and I never thought I would say this, this could work with the human side of things. Jesse, ChatGPT is like, well, it's gonna we're gonna all be run by robots at some point. They're gonna run us. I gotta make sure I want the robots on my side. I don't want them in the apocalypse. I want to be fine. Oh my goodness. I am James Lott Jr., certified life coach in so many different areas. You can also find me on LinkedIn or find me at lottinghelp.com or Lotting Help on Facebook. Every Tuesday, we have new episodes where we talk about stuff like this. If there's a subject or a topic you would like me to cover or talk about or expand on, mention in the comments or email me at jlottjr@aol.com, either one, and I will do that on a future episode. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.